Welcome to Draw 9 of the 2024 BC Mixed Doubles Championships. I'm here with Melissa Salido. My name is Will Sutton. We are featuring Melissa Taylor Reese-Hansen and Corey Chester playing Emily Bowles and Connor Deane today.
Oh, going to be a fantastic game, Will. As you say, they're two of the top teams in their pool right now, both at 2-1. So pretty excited to watch this game.
Yeah, exactly. The winner of this one's going to finish second in their pool, and the loser will finish third. So important game for ranking and going into the single knockout rounds.
Please. Yeah, keep going. Whoa. Let's line it up. Yep. Okay, that works.
Team Bowles Deane won the last stone draw.
Yeah, it didn't quite get out to me.
Both players throw one drop of the button,
curled early.
Cumulative score decides who gets the hammer in these games.
Got it. Yeah, no worries.
So Taylor, just getting some feedback there from Corey just on that particular shot. Came up about 8-9 feet light.
How'd it feel?
But smart on the ability to line it up for future use here.
Emily Bowles just throwing this one. Emily's got some mixed doubles experience. She was our 2023 Canada Winter Games representative last year, so
great spot.
Nice shot by Emily there.
Corey also has lots of experience in mixed doubles, Melissa. He was our 2020 BC mixed doubles champion.
Back in.
Yeah, so lots of great experience, and they've had such a nice season. They're pretty high on the ranking, if I'm not mistaken, for Reese-Hansen and Chester.
Yeah, out playing on the BC events and across Canada. I think they're ranked ninth in the country in the Canadian mixed doubles rankings.
So we know what we're doing. Okay. Yeah.
Couple mistakes early here. A good opportunity for Connor and Emily to really put the pressure on.
So I was thinking, like.
Okay, line's really good.
Yeah.
Hard.
Yeah, so great chance here for Connor and Emily, as you say. Put another one in on the center line if they can.
Curl to it.
Oh, what a nice shot. So early pressure here now for Corey, and I think they'll be looking at running these two blue ones back. Trying to get some granite moving here quickly.
Oh, do you want to maybe catch this one? Yeah, thank you.
That'll play.
Great shot.
Worked really well.
That worked out extremely well.
Knew it'd bite there too, but I wasn't.
You just hack weight on that guy and roll wide? Yeah. Okay.
Lots of big games out there today, Will.
Yeah.
It's going to be exciting to watch the scoreboards.
Yeah, we'll have to keep everyone updated as we look at things here.
So hack weight here for Connor, just trying to hit the blue one and roll over to the wings.
There's some sort of bump-ish.
Looks like it's going to over curl right away here.
Wow.
In the middle, eh?
This
Wow.
just came down so much.
Haven't heard a time from either of the teams yet, have you?
No, I haven't yet, but wow, is there ever a lot of movement on that one and the speed coming off of it? Not sure if it.
I felt like I kicked so hard.
Okay, where's Ideal?
You ready for draw? Huh. Sorry about that, Em.
Yeah, I think Connor was trying to throw hack weight there, unfortunately, and it just was a little light.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it'll be crispy.
With last rock here in the first end, though, still got all they could out of it. And,
absolutely. Yeah, still 3 red stones in the ring, so Corey's going to try now blue onto red and double off the reds if he can. Try and clean up that forefoot area.
Let's see where the blue one he's hitting is going to go here. It's on the outside.
Well, not.
Oh, and he just
it.
missed the second one. Wow.
Shoot. Yeah, you're right. There's a little more
Team
this side.
Bowles,
Just hit and
Deane
roll.
Dragged, eh?
lying first and third.
On that one, yeah, yeah. Are we 1 and 3?
Shoot. Oh, you just stuck the shooter there too. Shoot.
10? Okay.
This is still a guess.
Connor here, Melissa's just looking to hit this on the nose and maybe roll towards the center a little.
Yeah, I think so. And even if he rolls a little farther over to the 8 foot, that's okay too. He's going to try and throw this one a little bit better. And, you know, this is a guess. I heard Corey say this is a guess in terms of line and weight. Trying to get off that center, it's always a little tricky when you haven't thrown there yet, and it's not a typical throw.
Yeah.
So this looks a lot better for Connor. Nice shot.
Yeah. Just crack the double, eh?
Oh, man.
That's right. You'll be shot
Never letting Danny give me a massage.
at the end. Yeah. Okay.
Taylor would love to make the double
Got
here,
it.
Will, and force the opposition to a maximum of 2 if they happen to be able to get the 2. But number one job here is to try and make both these reds go away.
Exactly. It'll be interesting to see. I think Taylor, if she makes the double, she'll definitely
like
be
it.
shot rock. It'll be interesting to see if they have to hit and roll in to get the 2 points
Yeah,
on
mine
the white rock
came
after
up.
that. If should she make this
Right.
double.
Okay, let's make it.
Throwing in turn, probably with about normal weight, I would imagine. She's maybe a little tight here. She's got to go.
Great sweeping
She's
by
close.
Corey.
Great sweeping by Corey. What a shot and
Beauty,
what
Ted.
a brush.
Got a girl.
Wow. Terrific shot.
Yeah.
And I think you're right, Will. I think the blue is shot, so they're going to have to hit and roll in.
That actually held better than mine, with a full sweep first, and then just watching the line come down. I'm like, this isn't moving like it should. Can't nose it, no. Great shot. Got me out of trouble.
So you're throwing roughly the same that I just did? Okay.
So this is a shot for 2 for Emily Bowles. Does need to roll in ever so slightly after
then
removing that blue rock.
And then I tried to throw around a 14 or whatever, but it ended up being lightning. He's gonna nose. No, maybe not.
Another strong brush there by Connor. Oh boy.
You got it?
Oh, just about.
I
I thought Connor was able to hold. Corey would kind of
Close,
describe.
eh?
Connor really helped that
Sorry?
in that spot
close.
Very
well,
much.
well too. Yeah, so I think it
looked
spoke really true to what
Pretty close.
Corey was describing to.
I thought it was
partner there.
red, but it is obviously very
Good,
close.
got it. May as well, yeah. Can we get a measure, please?
I think it's probably them, but it's close enough to
Oh.
throw a stick on it.
I'm wrong. Connor thinks it's them, so
Like, I think it's probably you guys, but
I don't know. It looks pretty darn close.
this
Measure
pin
on
also
sheet
looks like it's
Close
I-
enough
I
to
thought it was
forward,
red,
so
but
who knows? Close enough to put a
bring
stick
in
on
the
it.
stick.
Like, it's not break the stick.
Our away
Not close,
game
right?
umpire, Sue
Sorry.
Morris, will
Close.
come in to do the measurement.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's probably you guys,
Yeah.
but it was close enough to.
Yeah. It's
While
not
we're
breaking the
waiting for
stick.
these rocks to be measured, just I mentioned that all 4 of these teams have qualified for the
Get out of here.
2024 BC men's, and all 4 of these players, sorry, have qualified for the 2024 BC women's and men's championships happening Victoria January 23rd to 28th. So get your tickets to watch that as well later on this month, or next month, I should say.
Just past 3. Okay, one blue. Or One red. What blues?
Oh, it was blue indeed.
It was
So it is one red.
One red. Yeah.
One red, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, great shot.
Yeah, real close on that hit and roll.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I'll
you
take it.
rolled half an inch, need to roll another half inch to get shot stone, but
definitely got to see the hitting ability of Chester, Reese-Hansen, both of them in that first end, Melissa. With
definitely. They were in trouble from the get-go, Will, and two great shots, one by Corey there and one by the double by Taylor to make get them out of trouble, as Corey said. So great job there, and now with the hammer here in the second end.
this ice has been
Nice shot there, Taylor.
great all week, thanks to Cody Hall, the chief ice maker at the Victoria Curling Club.
Bumping. I don't really want to. Pretty big. Cam.
Top four.
So just a little heavy there for Emily Bowles on her first stone. So an opportunity now for Taylor to put this one in a great position and put the kind of get set up here for this second
Line's
end.
good. Got a bit of room.
If you happen to be on
Line's good. Still got room.
on a monitor with two
Hasn't curled
browser
yet.
options, you can go back
Still
and
running.
check out sheet E of our BC
14.
Championships. There was a 6-ender in the first end by
Yep,
the
yep.
Wilson
well,
Tardy
goodbye.
team over Ward Gallagher. So that's of note, 6-ender in,
Okay,
in the first end.
I heard you had one of those in the past.
Well, I have in an open doubles league, so a little bit
Wow.
different level of play, but they're not quite as uncommon as
Those are
8-enders,
those are all
Melissa,
the
so they
heavies we
happen
get.
a little
Oh,
more
okay,
frequently
fair enough.
in doubles than
less on this one than I did going that way.
Right.
There's something under.
Yes. Yeah.
Hard.
So looks like Taylor was a little heavy on her shot as well.
All the way, Em. Hard line. Really got to go.
So now Connor trying to get around
gotta
this
go,
guard,
keep
but
going,
it looks
keep
like
going
it's
straight.
over curling. You know, I don't want to say anything too much here, Will, but it's
Should've just
that's a
won.
second shot.
Yeah, okay.
If these throwing the
Good here.
same
Having in
rocks
my
in the
hand
same
and-
order, that's a second end in a row that first rock of Connor's has done
Terrible
has
shot.
coming off quickly on the weight and also way over curled. So, not saying anything specific, but he just might want to have a look at that.
Okay. Don't need to go yet. Yeah, it should be there. It's not bad. Should be there.
Corey would love to get in behind those stagger guards.
Still-
Top four
still
at the
max.
very most. Maybe top button,
No.
I should say, at the very most. This is an opportunity here that you would love to take advantage of, but I think this one's going to have too much weight. Another heavy, so third heavy of the
Knew it.
end here.
It's literally thinking like a halfway guard now.
Yeah, no, that pass is stupid. Like,
Wow.
You just hear Corey out there talking about how
Force is
fast
sweet.
it has sped up so far already in this, second end.
get
trying
inside,
to
like,
change what he's
Connors,
thinking
like,
about there, trying to throw a halfway guard. I think he
Exactly.
alluded to in his
Thought the weight was good.
pre-shot routine.
Got to move right now. Really got to curl him.
This one of
Curling
Connors
nicely
is
now.
out there because he's probably made a bit of an adjustment based on his first rock here. And there's a great shot.
It's all good. It's a good spot. Sweet.
Without last rock here, it's nice to get one welded in there, Melissa.
Probably follow him down again. Yeah. Remind me to check that rock. That forward.
Okay, felt close. Weight's good.
Corey likes the weight better on this one. Coming with the out turn now. Trying to get right on top of Connor
Little
Deane's
right.
shot. hard to time from here, Will, but I did get about 15-2 on that rock of Corey's.
Okay, I'm gonna throw
Look how much that over curled, eh? Wow.
Exactly. The weight was just there, and I think that's what maybe caused us to see so much curl.
Got the kick speed now.
Can I give you the same weight?
Another good little cue you heard there from Corey Chester with the mics. He's got his kick speed now, he said, so that's that kick he wants to have out of that, coming out of the hack for draw weight.
Exactly.
Hard line. Hard line the whole way. I'm
pretty good though.
Clean. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Sweeping that.
Really got to curl now.
Yeah,
Curl.
It was a lift off, eh? Yeah.
A nice shot there by Connor.
Yeah, it's a nice freezes by Connor this end.
Sorry, I kind of overcalled the line on you there.
So Corey's going to try and plant one now right on the button. And if he can ever, you know, almost if he could over curl it like he did on his first one, Will, I don't think they could play that short run or anything and get it out. So you don't want to leave it on the right-hand side of the sheet by any means. You've got to try and get over the center line.
Feels like morning.
Weight's good.
I really wanted to leave
Coming
earlier
down.
and get that food in me earlier.
Weight's good.
That's all good.
Small bump. Small bump.
Very nice.
I think so.
No, yeah, I was with you.
It's that, or you're gonna play something
I
like
was with
that. But whatever you've seen. Yeah, not much. You'd be playing like a control weight.
Right.
This forces them to one.
Not in a bad way, just
I was just going to say, what's their goal here? And their goal
Yeah, no, that's
objective
fine.
obviously is to force your opposition to a single. And you
Still
can do
got
that by
there.
freezing
Probably a
right
little bit.
in on top of that blue stone. You
Yeah.
may not be shot, but
Through.
I don't see how they can get a second point.
Yeah, that scoring error would be real closed down with a nice freeze here, eh, Melissa?
Exactly.
Just putting me out.
yeah.
So, eh?
And if you roll it on top, it's
Yeah. It's like narrow, but with spin and
I know.
there it goes. Now it's going. It's perfect. Yeah, it's a good shot.
Corey's already made the call for us.
Yeah,
Thanks,
exactly.
Corey.
I think it might be.
What a great shot.
Can you get low on the? No. Want to play draw to the wing?
Say, what side are they going to play the tip on? Where are they going to
People would put the guard over here.
Yeah,
So.
As Corey described, the slide there from Emily, it really spoke to the tolerance on ice like this, on these championship conditions. When you have this curl,
Try and get a little more
if you
to
can
the
throw the
inside.
correct weight, you can really
Oh, yeah.
ensure you're
Still
Yeah.
at that broom and throwing it straight and really described that she was effectively doing that.
Exactly, yeah. So I heard a
Yeah,
draw to the
board
wing.
waiter.
I'm not sure exactly what that was
So
about.
the dot is, so it's probably like,
Just trying to learn the path here, maybe, Melissa?
Throwing a hit or hit to the wings, maybe like a hit out there. Yeah, that's what they're doing. Just trying to see, as you said, see a path. But I didn't hear the further comments. So just an opportunity to see a path that you normally won't get to see because there is nothing that can be done there and in the middle. So it is one blue on the board.
yeah, I bet I could hold that. No problem. Sorry, I had a few heavies there.
What they're looking at there, Melissa, as I'm kind of thinking here now, is a future power play. Maybe that might be a path where you're playing a
Great
shot
point.
like that. So,
Yeah, great point.
Just an example of the experienced teams here, regardless of the discipline they're playing, they always seem to be talking about what they're seeing and looking forward to different shots and scenarios and plays they might have to make.
Thanks.
Yeah, no, really good point, Will. I think you're exactly right. So smart move there by the experienced team there of Chester and Reese-Hansen. These two are pretty much on their game today. They're really going after each other and making some fantastic shots.
All right, get in. Oh my God, I just steal a 6.
So Taylor Reese-Hansen to start us off. Without hammer here in the third
Line's
end.
good. It's curling early. Hard. Hard.
You can hear Corey say curling
Where are
early.
ya?
That means you try and get on it as soon as you can to keep it out as long as you can.
Please don't touch. Please
Once
don't
it makes that break on this kind of ice, Will, it just goes sideways.
Yep. Beauty, Tech. Good job. No panic. Didn't get a time for you, but good shot. That's
Whatever one you're thinking.
probably,
Out turn.
I could inch it a little bit. We weren't quite out
Chance
to
now
me,
for
so I had
Team
max.
Bulls Deane, Melissa, to get a little advantage on the
Oh,
angles.
it's pretty close.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, keep the ice then. Yeah.
I think she's throwing the in-turn here, though. I thought maybe she'd come with the out-turn and set up the angle that way.
Yeah, I guess the nice thing is with the curl of this ice, either turn you can
Probably, yeah.
get there no problem.
I mean, you just watch this rock move here as it hits the break point right about there. It starts to go completely sideways. And you do everything you can to hold it. Like this is, might even over curl here a bit. It did indeed.
Okay.
Wow,
Good weight.
full rock on the other side of the center line.
We've seen a number of rocks this game on that flight
Got
path,
it.
and the first end also over curl in that path. So lots of curl on that path going away.
This is your typical mixed doubles call here, Will. Throwing another one into the center with draw weight. You don't need to hit anything. The double looks easy. You don't play those kind of shots. You just keep trying to pile things into the middle.
It's all there.
And it's all about the angles that you have on your
I really thought
opposition
it was light.
stones. And looks like Corey may have overswept this one ever so slightly. It
My
did.
bad. My bad.
Yeah, a bit of a mistake there by Corey and fully acknowledged.
Yeah.
Be really tempted to come the other turn, Will.
Calibrate
The
that
out-turn
out
side there.
kick still.
Okay.
For this shot here.
Yeah.
And I believe they've actually called a hit here, not a
heavy
freeze
for
maybe,
that,
like a slight tap back, Melissa. So that might be why they're coming this way.
Okay, fair enough.
Line's close. A little wide right now. Got a curl.
But as you
get it.
said, as soon as you
Got a
bring that
curl.
weight up, it
Yeah, see, this one's not bending as much because it does have that little extra weight. But Emily working hard to get it to the face. Not bad. Not a bad result. But I think Corey can put one right on the lid there. And then it'll be very difficult to remove.
yeah, you'd be a couple shots away from removing this one if it's manages to put it right on the C in Victoria.
Like, okay, I liked it. Weight's good. A little light. Weight's good.
And this looks pretty perfect here by Corey Chester. What a shot.
That was the
Okay.
slowest kick yet of the week.
And that just speaks to how fast this ice is.
Still
just to draw into the
not a
pocket.
pillar
It's
to
been
post.
so fantastic. 15, 15 and a half,
Slowest kick
sometimes
yet.
I'm thinking
16
this way.
hog to
I
hog.
know this way better.
You know, curling your 5, 6 feet.
That's the anchor now, right? Like, can replicate that every time now.
Trying to get it even like a sliver over.
So Connor's coming down to have a look at it here.
Right.
Just probably a good idea.
Great.
I don't know.
Were you edge at 8 for me now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just the way you're
I guess
throwing
outturn
them
then.
versus how
100%.
I'm
Yeah, I'm good with that. I would
Is
rather,
the
like,
outturn kind of this pretty,
I can
pretty
hold the
similar?
line
throwing. Yeah.
than wade and
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god, they gave up the system.
So is Connor
play
called the
here.
freeze here, Melissa?
I'm actually not sure what he called. He did come down and have a look at it.
Yeah,
I
probably
thought
pretty
with
close.
only
Probably a little less, I think.
with only
Yeah,
two rocks
that's-
to come to this
that's
end,
the anchor. No.
it may be worth trying to move those a little bit. But,
Yeah. I think you have to at least tap. You've got to try and unlock that red one at the back there, the back button.
I can't watch where it goes. Like,
it's
it doesn't tell me anything.
Right to it, Em. Hard, you got it. Hard, you got a good one.
the way it was curling.
And look at this one curl again, trying to get to blue. Wow. I thought he'd throw a little more weight on that, Will. You had to do some tapping there, I think.
Yeah.
I
Sure.
thought so too, Melissa.
What's pro? 8, top 8?
A chance here now to
Yeah.
It looks like
Yeah.
that red in the top left of the screen is out counting the back blue there, Melissa.
I think so, yes.
So I really don't think this is about getting. There might be room though to get second
Yeah,
shot, but this
okay.
is more about placement and just
Probably 6 feet
in the
more.
front of the rings here.
Yeah, and you heard Corey say something about what's pro, and pro is definitely on the lighter side, you know, top 4, top 8. You don't want to unlock that back one for your opposition and give them any chance to blast something out of there. So
Pretty light.
definitely on the lighter side.
Weight's good.
But again, you got to make sure you take that little extra ice if you're playing it lighter, because it's going to curl more.
Yeah,
So
weight's good.
you want to keep it out as long as you
Coming
can.
down. Weight's good. Small bump. Beauty. Really good. Thank you. Great
That
line
is
call
a
today.
perfect shot.
That guy?
All of a sudden, blue's lying too, and
I think so.
And the angles are going their way as well.
The kick was the exact same. Like, it's a very,
Yeah, I'm not sure what you do here if you're
yeah.
if
get
you're
hot.
red, Will.
It's just hot.
That
traffic.
red in the top 8, can you slash that in there and at least
Yeah, you're right.
One will
at
go.
least get one of those blues and at least get your 2 reds released off of the off. So maybe on Emily's last there may be an opportunity to play something.
Which wouldn't be bad if I can get this guy to go straight back,
Great line call.
kill that one, maybe even. What are you seeing? It's the thin red or the run, I think, or this. Yeah,
I think the run is probably the most difficult.
yeah.
The run involves
It's gotta give you a
kind of touching
that-
that
you like
red
that
too,
one?
right? So
Yeah.
it's
Almost
a
like-
double run back
so that was
Nine?
almost. Yeah, a lot of
the-
angles
the
involved
keenest
there
path
and a
you've
lot of
ever
momentum
seen
coming
all
off
week.
that
Correct.
rock.
The fastest
Yeah.
it's gonna get. And then
I think if you
there
can hit what
may
you can
be,
see
like,
of the red one on the left-hand side in the
Eight?
top
to
8.
commit to throw
As you
that
said
same
earlier, you
again.
I
at
got
least
3/4.
get one of the
Same
blue
turn
ones
probably
going,
the
so get
intro
rid of it
home
out of the
turn, like
rings
out
there.
turn going
Maybe
home.
if you can lock your
Might
red
not
one
be
there,
back.
you'll have something on your next
You know what I
one.
mean?
And you'll still have that rock
So
red one on the corner of the
yes.
button that
Right.
8 seconds?
will either have to be dealt with or you'll be able to use it
Right.
on your last
Yeah.
potentially.
Okay.
But right now, I can't see that one on the button going very far.
Try and get the 2.
Yes. And then it's only that one if they plant it.
I mean, it is going to be going this way probably, so they might even miss the 8.
Hard.
Got to get by the guard first, and I don't think he's going to.
Guard the
That's-
5. We're 2, right? Yeah. Guard the 5.
Yeah, unfortunate there for Connor. Really wanted to get by there,
Yes.
but
Yes. It's as if
advantage now definitely to Reese-Hansen Chester.
Well,
Talking
not
about
that side. Yes. Yes.
That's really bad.
Okay. So there's the middle. So there. Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
talk about guarding the 5. Will, is that the top? Is that the red one?
Yes, I think so, and that'll
Yeah.
just there's not a lot that Emily will be able to do to not leave on the right hand side there with those 2
Yeah,
blues
this
to
is
not leave them sitting 2. So
Yeah. Exactly. It's a
I
really
think this
good
is the
pass.
easiest shot that Emily
Yeah.
would have to give up
Like
1.
that 90.
So they're taking that one away.
I was gonna say that's max. Let's make sure we cross the line. Yeah.
A 9. I don't want to throw it too far. But you still got to, like, you're playing to hit it really thin, right?
I liked it.
You're playing to hit like an 8.
Little light. No, we're good.
So this one's all about line. It's not really about the weight
Half.
per se. You just need to put it in the
Half.
spot you want, in the line you want.
I don't think you're going to be able to throw 9 at it. This is going to curl over.
Like that. That's a great shot.
Job, Tay.
Perfectly
change.
placed.
Yeah,
Still got it.
great brushing there by Corey, and a beautiful shot by
Yeah.
Taylor.
Yeah, but I mean, if you hit what you could see before, you're not making it, I don't think. I think you're pretty much hitting what you can see,
Job. Yeah, I'm glad we were on the same page about the
unless
left
you see
side.
something else.
It was in my mind, and
So they're trying to see if they can hit the one that's on the side 4-foot on the left-hand side, just above the tee line. You can literally see
9?
an inch, maybe, if that.
trying to. Yeah.
I mean, I think if you throw it, it doesn't hurt you by any means, and that's what you want to make sure is if you're throwing a stone that you're not gonna hurt anything.
And if
don't
you
wanna-
ever did touch that sliver, Melissa,
Okay.
it
I know it
does
looks
look
weird,
like
but you got it.
Yeah,
you might get 1.
but I don't know if you can have enough of momentum on it to push it
Exactly.
hard enough
push
out.
that blue far enough, yeah.
Right. But yeah, I might hold them to 1.
But like you say, it doesn't look like you can hurt yourself.
Almost have to play to miss it. Really close here. If she can get it by the top, and he's by. Very close. Oh,
Good
what
try.
an attempt.
Puts it down.
Yeah, just 1.
Great shot.
What
to
a
cut-
shot by
cut them
Emily
down to 1.
Bowles.
What a wonderful
Wow.
shot.
Great try.
Great throw. Yeah.
Incredible shot.
I know.
Yeah.
I think
To
they
be
cut him
honest,
down to
when
1, I
was
heard.
like,
It sounds like it, yeah.
Yeah.
So 2-1 for Reese-Hansen Chester after a great shot from Emily Bowles, well swept by Connor Deane.
Oh, I thought she had that there for a sec. Great throw. Yeah, I think you could have actually made it if you hit a little more.
Right?
But
Honestly, from the hack, looked way easier than like in the house.
well, yeah, either more weight.
You had to
or-
hit so little of it, Will. I'm
Line's
not
good.
sure it
We're
was
talking
there,
big,
but I
we're
mean, it
talking
did
like-
spill
easy,
a
no
little,
room.
so
Line's good.
Possibly.
Still room. Hasn't curled yet.
It looked like a really tough shot, but always nice to
Okay.
hear the thrower say
Yeah,
when it looked
still
easier
running.
from the hack than harder. So that was interesting to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Good thing.
Oh, I almost touched it.
So again, to start off this even
13-8.
end here, Taylor just a little heavy. You saw that in the second end. The
you want
first
less
3 or 4
ice?
rocks were heavy.
No.
Okay. Top 4.
They're in that
Sorry?
thing behind it all.
Okay.
On the outside.
They're measuring on the back of the rock. Oh boy. Oh no. All right.
Feel good? Okay. Looks really good. Hair big. Weight's good. Don't want him.
So this one looks like a little bit heavy as well. So
Yeah, again, just a
chance now for Corey to channel that kick he's been talking about the last end and make
Yep,
another nice freeze
true.
in here.
Good try. Try and pick up our speed this end.
Close. That's not bad.
One blue.
Weight's good. Back button. Back button. That's good. That's good. That's fine. Yeah.
nice shot there.
Nice.
13, 14, 9. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so 14.9, probably back 4, maybe back 8 weight. That bumped a little bit, so
Real nice and fast again, probably 15.5 is a T-line weight.
Yep.
Top
Exactly.
4 is perfect. Line's really good. Got to curl. Really got to move, Em. Got to curl a mile.
Taylor's asked for this one just to be top button, Melissa.
yeah, you're getting to a point now with all those rocks behind the tee line, Will. You've got
on
to be
him.
on tee line, above the tee line, or like right to them.
Still there.
Small tap's okay, but you really want to lock on at
It's
this
not
point
bad.
because there's a lot of backing there now.
Yeah, no, it's
You don't want to be heavy here.
really big.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. That's where I felt.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
where I felt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hot. I should know, like, he throws it there too, and then it's even hotter.
Just gonna throw bumper.
15,
In a
you know,
row.
like almost through the house.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna throw board.
Interesting, the hits
Even
called
straight
here,
into-
Melissa. Do any option? Do you ever look at a
Heavies.
draw as
First one to the
shot
top
rock
four
right
is
now
really
with that
easy.
rock on the tee line?
I'm really not sure why you have to throw the hit,
it
to be
is,
honest.
yeah.
Especially
Easy,
because your
easy,
rock's
curl.
behind the tee line. I think if your rock was maybe biting top
Curl
button,
hard.
that maybe could have been an option, but I'm surprised by this, to be honest. I think that they would want to draw there.
I thought so too. Nice shot though.
But with the amount of curl, you now probably could come on the out turn
Yeah.
if you wanted to, freeze right on. Or, like Taylor's indicating, throw back 4, back 8 weight. And now you're tapping everything around and sticking right in behind the guard. So,
And not a whole lot different from the 4-person curling. You know, draw around a guard is typically easier than a hit and roll. So as close as that was, it was still a pretty tough shot.
Got it. Close.
What's up, fellas?
Weight's good. Small bump.
Look at this curl.
wow. Weight was perfect, just over curled.
Okay.
So advantage now
to
to
intern, though.
Team Deane and Bowles here. They can really put some
No,
pressure
just the draw and the intern.
on their opponents.
Oh no.
And they do have hammer here in the 4th end.
you got the out turn. Felt good.
Yep. Hard.
Like the weight.
Hard line.
So coming with the same turn here, the in turn. We just saw what Corey's did. It over curled. So, Will, I can't imagine they really would like to be top button here, I think. The thing is, you don't want to create a pocket on the out turn side. So you got to be very, very careful of the placement of this stone because you've elected to come on the in turn.
Sit. Oh no.
Sorry, Connor.
That's my bad.
Just freeze on top.
Just a few
Yeah,
inches
you
too
can get
deep.
the
I
eh,
think
Melissa?
so, yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
I think so, hey?
I think so, yeah. I'm good with that.
I got caught in between. I was like, do we leave that a little bit higher?
Good effort though by,
So that
by
he
Team
can't.
Bulls Deane. Nice shot.
Oh, okay.
Come down and freeze on that
Right.
blue
Okay.
and take the other rocks out of play.
Yeah, it's lightning.
The nice thing too is there's a little bit of tolerance with this one. If you ever were a bit heavy, you might just come off that red rock, and the goal here is just to freeze
Yeah,
on the
that
face.
board, what do you figure that board was? Was it heavy or was it good? Okay. It still came back really late though, and that's
Yeah, it's interesting.
that's what
Both teams
throw them.
definitely
75.
electing to play the in turn here.
It probably wasn't like
You know, it is over curling,
75.
but coming off the boards, it
Okay.
seemed to
Make
curl,
it
be
easy.
curling even
Yeah,
more.
that's
So
more
maybe
than I
that's
wanted
why
to.
they've elected to go the one side.
I was kind of hoping for like an 11-5-12 on that
yeah.
one, but I think I also kind of over-iced myself.
But if they can ever put this right in between those two red stones, Will,
Corey did.
they may not be shot rock, but they'd definitely be second shot.
This looks pretty
I
good.
think that is the goal probably here, to get a nice force to one.
Great brushing here again by Corey Chester.
Hard on that 6.
Great.
And a lovely
I didn't
shot
see if
by
it did or not.
Taylor Reese-Hansen.
Oh, I didn't know. It's all good. I didn't notice. Thanks.
Now, if you're
It
red,
was never.
I think there's anything
It
else.
was never
think-
light.
red is line one, but can you
Yeah.
freeze in
It
there
was never light and like.
and lie two? I
Right,
think so.
so-
I think that's what Connor's electing to do. Now, we haven't seen any rocks really down this side.
No.
Pretty much
Yeah.
this whole end, I believe.
Let's use me
So-
to sweep like.
Be interesting if they have a chat
I was
about
taking my
the
draw
weight
button, I was taking
Your
middle
selection
roll.
over here.
They're just one, hey?
Yeah.
That blue rock can definitely
Great
be
shot.
used on the next one for Team Chester Reese-Hansen. So
Not a lot of room for error, I wouldn't imagine, on this particular shot. You have to get it right
Yeah,
as
it
much white as you can. You can't leave it on the left-hand side of the center on the overhead there.
Look narrow.
Yeah, she's
Well, if it's by
tight
the
to the
guard, it's
guard
into the
already, I
blue,
think,
you know?
depending on the weight.
Yeah, it looked narrow.
One red.
Taylor, do you want to look at it?
Oh, that was last stone, pardon me. Sorry, Will.
I'm sorry too.
Keep
I
me
was,
focused.
If we, I
both-
didn't want to
both
get
of us there.
Gimme.
I thought it was red, but it looks like it's
This is less
might
white.
potentially be a measure here.
I'm old. I can't tell.
Yay, Corey Chester called himself old.
one red.
Okay. Yeah, one red.
So one red. So 2-2 going into
That-
the
that would've
fourth end
broken
break
the stick.
here. At the
That would have broken.
That would have
That
broken
would have
the
broken
stick.
stick, yeah.
We'll be back in 5 minutes. Wonderful freeze there from Emily Bowles to kick
Line's
off
good.
this end.
Line's great.
Yeah, great tight battle here is what exactly
good.
what we expected this morning or this afternoon.
Starting to curl. Line's good. Got a bit of room.
Give you some updates
Yeah,
on the
room.
scores, maybe, Will,
Not on
around
eight.
the
14-8.
sheets.
Should be
Absolutely.
there.
Over on
Still not
sheet
on it.
A, we've got
Got a curl, if any.
Abby Longworth in a tight one against Skopitko Fadden, leading
good
right
throw.
now,
Good throw.
5-3.
Just, yeah, it's, and that was edge 8.
In our on sheet C, that game was actually a little bit got a little
that
bit
was
away
way Abby.
of things for Team Johnson being defeated by Team Bellway in the in that game 11-0. We've wrapped that one up after 4 ends.
I know, like a broom less.
And Wu
Just to make
Wenzek
sure.
and Kaloum Bartlett
really good.
in an important game actually
Stay
in their
close.
pool.
Got a
I
curl
believe
still.
a 1-1
Still got a
team
curl,
versus a
hasn't got
1-2
it yet.
team. That game's currently tied 2-2, playing the
Curl.
5th end.
Curl!
In the Ward Gallagher Wilson Tardy game, it is 10-3 for Wilson Tardy, still leading that game, still playing in that game during the 5th end of play. And in another
It's
important
hot
pool play
here
game
now,
between
Yep.
Jackson Bear, De Jong, and Jensen Dang, it is 4-3 for Jackson Bear. De Young, Jensen Dang do have the hammer. Sorry, 4-2. Jensen Dang with hammer. Over on the sheet G, we have Bowles
Felt
and
close.
DeBeery leading right now 6-1 over the team of Daubel Buchanan. And finally, over on sheet 8, Melissa, we've got Cotter leading 6-3 over the Croto and
Destined to be a field goal.
McDonald partner.
Yeah.
Yeah, some really tight games out there, and as you said, Will, some really
Unreal,
important
man.
games.
Yeah.
And as always, just CurlBC.ca is where you can get the live scores on all of that. And we do have one more pool play draw for the mixed doubles, so another draw after this. So it won't all be decided after this one, but you can start to see how pool A, B, C, and D are shaping up on the website there,
Definitely gave you less.
where everyone's going to shape
Or
up for
felt
the
like
playoffs,
less. It's
Melissa.
still going
Yeah, and
out,
just
though.
keeping in mind the top 3 in each pool will advance to the 12-team.
Line's getting better.
Plus
To the
me, but it's
12-team
still-
playoff, and exactly. So it's a real advantage to win your pool. Finishing first in your pool gets you into that quarterfinal. Whereas if you're in the, if you finish in that 5th
5
through
to 12, yeah.
5th through 12th spot, you're in that round of 12 territory. So
Right, exactly.
Either way, though, you're going to have a great day in the playoffs, or a great couple days in the playoffs, and I'm excited to see it all shake out.
Yeah, me too. It's going to be a great couple of days here at the Victoria Curling Club. Again, you can watch us online at the CurlBC YouTube page, or you can come on down to the Curling Club and watch with all the rest of the fans here.
Absolutely. Entry is by donation. There's 50/50s going on to support the club. A reminder, you can go to CurlBC.ca and buy a 50/50 raffle, 50/50 ticket right now and support this club, Victoria Curling Club, or select your own curling center to support them in that monthly 50/50 event we have going on. So please get engaged, whether you're in Victoria right now or somewhere else across the province.
Weight's good.
So that shot by Connor Deane is being followed
Taylor,
up by
that
an
was a
absolutely perfect
panic.
shot there by Corey
That was almost a
Chester. So
panic.
as you can see, the
So
first few
light,
rocks were a little heavy in
but
this end to
never
start this
still-
5th end. So right now, we're just
Do
remembering
you ever like
that
with the intern now?
Reese-Hansen Chester does have hammer here in the 5th.
I got up
It is
to
a
sweep
tight
and I'm
game.
like, there's no way.
Both teams
Wow.
playing very, very well here, Will. You can't even, you've got to put your placement, your tolerance is so small right now just because of the way both teams are playing.
It's really amazing how quickly the scoring area shrinks when these freezes are made in these ends.
No, then.
Just drag
Stay
it.
close, Em. Yep.
It's like collecting debris.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I want to bounce if it's not to the face, just a little on an angle. Not too bad.
Yeah.
Would have liked that to curl up another couple of inches, I would think.
Is it worth playing the intern or? Right. Yeah. Okay.
Freeze, and even
Yeah, I'll
if
be close.
if Corey were to actually end up
I like
tapping
the
that
out.
red a little bit behind the tee
But
line,
freeze
there's
the top
an
red,
option
that's
there too,
fine,
I think,
too.
isn't there, Melissa?
Yeah, and I think that's why he was looking at the tee line, exactly what Taylor's just showing us right now. Just a soft
Okay.
tap. We know it curls enough,
Yeah,
and
gets
this
rid of that
roll
pile
right
of
onto
blues
the
that's
center
in
line top button.
The back there.
I think this is a great call. And the only reason I think this is probably a better of the two calls is if you throw the out turn freeze into the pocket, then you leave that red one for your opposition to try and slash.
We've seen lots of curl here too. It was Connor throwing here primarily in the first and third ends, but we have seen lots of curl in this path.
Wait.
No better.
Back four.
Easy to do. A lot of people do that on mine. I think it's because I throw the extra rotation.
Back four.
So it tends to carry.
Look at that go. Wonderful.
Great call
Get
here,
that
looks
back.
like by Taylor.
Ooh, okay. Curled a bit.
Not a
Shoots.
bad result, maybe over
think
curled,
so.
you know, by an inch or so. They would have liked that a little bit more on the center line,
Okay,
splitting
we're-
center.
Can.
It does open up that
yeah.
freeze a little bit,
It
but
does.
They rolled a lot for not.
Half in the 12.
So big shot here now
A little
for
less than
Rolled a
that.
lot.
Emily
Quarter to a
Bowles.
third into the 12.
Ooh.
But
I think blue is just line one.
The five's in such a good spot.
So if Emily can put this corner frozen to that blue shot stone,
I saw with the out turn, if I was like,
Not
not sure
backing here
Corey
too?
can
I
get,
pulled the
or
top
Taylor
right
would
and
be able to get
rolled.
it out.
I know, I
and
do.
then I was like, ooh,
No, it would have been okay if you tickled the top left. I think that would have been a pretty good result.
as long as I didn't roll.
Bit of a spot for them.
Yes. That was my last.
I'm even wondering if you can actually freeze to the back red one as well, and the inside of the back red one will, and obviously Corey and Taylor would look at potentially promoting that blue one on the right-hand side. But if you can get one, you know, half in the button there, I'm not sure that one would count. So it's going to be really tight again here for space on the button. Don't want this to over curl and hit that one on center.
I shot him.
What a shot. Another brilliant shot by
Wonderful
Emily
shot.
Bowles, and incredible brushing by Connor Deane. I think red shot, aren't they?
Yes.
It
Yes,
looks like
that's
it.
there.
Wow.
Yes.
sorry.
We'll go up.
Corey's
Okay.
just Corey and Taylor and Melissa's just looking at if there's an angle run back here.
I think so, yeah.
Well, she's got.
What I worry about is if
Oh,
they
yes,
hit this
yes,
too
sorry,
hard, though,
yeah.
their blue
Danny
shot, that
really
second,
got
their
it
blue
soft.
rock, might actually punch out.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't know about that. That's a little aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough to see the.
Not a lot of room there
Love
for
looking at doubles. Look at this.
too much to happen. Are they thinking maybe just straight back into the pile and maybe get shot that way?
I believe you get shot with the rock, they're going to drive back into
Yeah.
that pile.
Yeah, it'd be very, very close.
Yeah. Half.
Yeah.
No hitting into
You
the
just barely see the
close.
pin right now. I wouldn't want to be measuring this one.
Yeah. Yeah. Thoga should stay right
I
there.
also love how we've had a ton of rocks in play. 1, 1, 1, 1. So I think she's gonna come off the red and blue and try and bump the one you just threw.
She's throwing lots of weight here, Will. Or she's going off the back red one. Try and punch it straight across. Ah, that makes more sense.
Okay.
Oh,
Red.
One red.
great try there by Taylor, but tough shot. So it is a
Sorry,
steal of one.
Yeah.
And yes, lots of rocks in play, but with both teams making those freezes so well, it's been nothing but one-enders this game.
It has
Melissa, and it's-
indeed.
and a really tight one.
One red.
And the battle continues here on sheet B.
We hold it, eh? Or think we hold it. 2 hammers to 1 still. Yeah.
Make sure we just score.
Yeah.
So Corey said we hold it there, Melissa. Is he speaking to the power play there, maybe? Whether they're going to use that or not?
I think so, and you heard him acknowledge they have 2 hammers to 1 here, so they're not going to do the power play just yet. I think if this was maybe the last end and they needed to guarantee themselves 2, they probably would have. But they feel comfortable being down 1 with hammer with,
side? Okay.
in theory, 2 hammers. The goal here, though, for Team Reese-Hansen Chester is to score. They need to score here.
Exactly.
whether it be one or more.
Emily Bowles and Connor Deane will see what they can have to say about that. And
got that right.
starting with this freeze here.
I think it's really close, Em. Yeah.
Okay, just got to bite the 4. Bite the 4.
So just a little heavy for Emily, and Connor was trying to sweep it for the weight to get them away from the center line, right?
Yeah.
Get them behind the tee line, away from the center line, both stones.
I gotta start remembering to breathe when I'm sweeping.
We do have a final to report. Team Cotter have
Line's good.
defeated Croto McDonald
Line's good.
12-3
Starting to curl.
in 5 ends.
Starting to curl. Line's good. Line's really good. Okay. Yeah, it's running.
We'll see if they can keep this one in that top 8 to top 4 foot range, Melissa. Here.
Yeah, and you can see it running, and when you see the rock running like that, you know it does have a little extra weight on it. And that's why it doesn't curl as much. So actually this has quite a bit extra weight on it.
Okay, Tay. It's all
A
good.
little bit of returning the favor there by Taylor.
Okay.
Yeah, rings are big. I'm trying to find the upside.
Good comment by Corey.
Yeah.
Keeps the rings big, and what that means is the scoring area.
14-6.
So nobody in the 4 foot at the moment.
Okay. Easy then. No, just let it sit. It's got a curl right now.
Trying to get one above the tee line here, Will. It's been a bit of a struggle so far this end. There's one. Perfectly buried behind that center line guard. With all those rocks quite far behind the tee line, there's lots of rooms for taps now.
Exactly.
And that's what you actually want to do. You don't want to just freeze now. It's all about tapping.
So with last rock advantage here in the 6th end, this is the second rock for the Corey. One more after this.
No, it's not catching.
Corey's not happy with this one at the moment.
And they did ask for it to be tapped back as opposed to what Connor just threw there was a draw to the button.
Correct.
And,
And the weight was pretty close.
pretty close, yeah.
Just didn't catch the curl there.
Looking to put this one on the center line, somewhere in front of the tee line, Melissa.
Yeah, absolutely. This is an opportunity here for Connor and Emily.
Oh, really tracking.
They would love to get this one right, splitting center again. Even frozen to their current stone. I want to set up any kind of double or anything here. Really want to get to the face of it.
Ooh.
It's probably,
Sorry. Yeah, no worries. So
Yeah.
a few, so I was like,
okay,
Looks
Trying to
about
get her hand.
3/4
Back
open to
hack
me,
or
maybe a little
board.
more, Melissa.
board, okay.
Yeah, you know, that one curls another couple of inches. This
Kinda
shot
blew
isn't
that
here for
one.
Corey, and you know, we talk about it in this game all the time, whether it's the mixed doubles or the four person, is when you get that small opportunity or small chance to make, you know, take advantage of your opposition, you need to do that. And that was one there that Connor Deane wishes he had back.
Easy
Another
board.
extra 2 inches of curl. It's a big difference in the shot. So Corey's got a chance here now, I think, with board weight to try and get both of those off the 4 foot. Pretty much hit what you can see, maybe a little on the inside.
Heavy.
It's not going to curl much if it's more than board. Corey's going to try it here.
Go on that one, go on that one. Good.
Decent
Well
shot.
played.
Wow,
Nice.
well
Got the
done.
double there now too.
I didn't think he was going to be able to get that second one to go that
Are we
much.
shot?
Yeah. Got the double there now too.
Yeah, great shot by Corey Chester.
Okay. You want to call a line?
If I just thought light board, it would end up
Do you want to
still
give me a
being
broom?
big board, right? Like,
Board?
Now chance here for Connor to play the board
one
weight hit and
little
roll.
half shot here.
Try to avoid his back red one if he
Can I
can.
get a hair less?
Yeah. Do the same.
Connor will have to get up in a hurry here and sweep
Yep.
this one. Well
Heavy
done.
board.
This looks like it's got a little ways to go here for sure.
Oh no.
Do I want to jam it on the back one?
That's terrible.
Oh boy,
Okay, what do we got
really
here?
bad.
Tay?
that was not
Sorry,
Okay, yeah.
a great shot.
Just keep overthrowing those like
Yeah,
soft
well-
weight hits.
Is it to dead jam it or
You got to
you got
think,
11
Will,
back.
if hog to hog is 15, 15
Or
and a half,
nose.
16,
and double?
you got to think that's for T-line.
That's horrible.
Back line is probably only 14 and a
Ja-
half to
yeah,
15,
roll to the
say
fo- yeah.
15. I mean, half weight
way?
is only 14, 14 and a half,
Yeah.
which means board weight's
Yeah,
about
we can
14 to
plant it
13
there.
and a half.
It
It's
can
not a lot.
Stay there for now.
Having those continuous conversations about that kick and
Exactly.
really reinforcing the
Thin?
But when you
tolerance.
yeah.
Well, that's
is,
the audible.
is much easier said than done.
Yep.
I still don't mind
Sometimes
the
when we
thin
think
weight, though.
board, we think, oh, well, let's, you got to kick out a certain way, but
Okay.
it's really, it's
You got
on
some
this
back
kind of
and
ice, it's
down.
like a super heavy draw, in all honesty.
So, good board.
Yeah.
So for team Reese-Hansen Chester now, Melissa, is this the hit and roll or the double or is it both?
I think both. I think they can actually get both here. I think of most importance, in my opinion, is the shooter.
Pointed that pretty
I
good.
think ideally you want to roll the shooter behind the center line. If you catch the double, great. But you got to go hard on this one. It is going to curl huge here.
Stay with that. Go, go, go on this one. Good. That'll play.
Yeah, nice shot there by Corey. Brings
That's
3
fine,
blue
yeah.
into play right now.
It
Yes.
was what I was never going to be high
You
side.
just have to make the
So
roll.
as soon as you said roll big, then
Yeah, you just got to make sure you
ooh, I
get-
was narrow on you though.
roll it a one rock at least.
Like,
Yeah.
but
Do you like that?
that's the conditions now. Yeah.
Whatever you're more comfortable with. Easy 10, 10, 5. Okay.
That is definitely the conditions
Okay.
now.
You want a sweeper or a broom?
Great.
All right, Will, so last shot here for Team Bowles Deane. And right
Nice
now
clean
they're
throw, you got
facing
it.
3, I believe.
Oh yeah.
There's
it's
no
third.
doubles that they can make. There's not
Nice.
really a freeze. I mean, they could potentially freeze to the back one and maybe give up 2.
Yeah.
But what they're going to elect to do here is play the hit and roll on that one that's wide open. But you have to get a perfect roll
Funny on her first one,
and
she
try and
opened the rings up
make
so
the
much.
shot as high
It,
degree
like,
of difficulty for Taylor
Yeah.
Reese-Hansen on
Made
her
a big
last.
difference.
Exactly.
Oh, I was narrow on you. I just had a feeling I didn't want to have to carve it. I'd rather hold it, you know? Yeah. I was digging pretty hard. It's close.
Oh boy, this is
Okay.
going to bring 5
Yep.
into play.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
well
will.
on the rock type of thing.
Oh boy, Will.
Yeah, 10 there, hey?
I think I just don't. From above, it looked like you didn't quite get out to the broom. The reason I got off at the end because I was like, I knew we were rolling out, so I was trying
In
to at least play
hindsight
it
there,
thin,
you know,
touch that.
an option maybe, Melissa, to freeze to those
Okay.
rocks in the back there and kind of concede a 2-ender.
I don't think so.
That way,
No.
but
You wanna
understanding
use a
that
power play extend?
making
Let's
that
be
hit and roll might
This-
not give might
This
mean
is
you don't give
room
up
you
the
can be
2.
out to it.
But
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
let's
is
make it.
Ah, no,
hindsight is
guilty.
2020.
Yeah, and we've seen mixed doubles, you typically see the draw, right? The draw without someone holding the broom. Takeouts are a little bit harder, right? You've got to imagine where that broom is, make sure you get out to the broom when you're throwing a hit. So sometimes it's a little bit harder to do.
Especially when you're rolling and having to roll to a precise
Exactly.
spot. Yeah, it's a very difficult shot.
Corey trying to hang on to the shooter here, but I think it will
Try
roll
it.
out.
4. Yeah, 4.
And that'll really give control to Reese-Hansen Chester here as we go into the
What side?
7th end of this game with a 6-3 lead.
Yes,
That's 4 blue, yeah.
that
I have a feeling we might be seeing a power play here.
it wasn't.
Will?
It was
Mm-hmm.
a 10.
This side? Okay.
Mine too. I knew.
How can like the only other thing to do is like we took negative, but hard to come to the conclusion to take negative there.
But even then, it was
Early,
like, I was
right?
like clean, and it was just falling the whole time. Like it just never bit or anything.
Okay, it's fine. They're gonna use it, so that board, yeah.
So nice conversation there. You've seen Corey and Taylor do this almost the whole game. They debrief after every end, almost every one of Taylor's last rocks, and that was a tough one. We talked about the takeouts. They're not always easy, but Taylor threw good weight at that because you had to. You want to make sure you just get rid of it, number one, right?
Good.
But she said it, they took tight ice, but it just seemed to fall a little bit on the way down. So nope, they did the job.
Exactly, but I do think it's a really good point you make, Melissa, that they're talking about that track and what they're seeing, and they're believing what they're seeing after they see it.
Exactly,
So it's really good.
No. Yeah, give me the weight.
Okay.
So see how they defend against the power play here with a 3-point lead, the 2 ends to go.
Weight's good.
Again,
Weight's
we've
good.
talked about a few different options here. There's, which I think this is the one they're playing, is kind of the angle tap
Yes.
of their own guard. So you get a few good things out of it. You tap your own into the rings. You get rid of the corner.
It's got a chance.
Oh, this is
No man's
really
land.
close.
Great shot.
What a shot
Wonderful
by
shot.
Taylor Reese-Hansen. Incredible.
Throw it back. Corner guard.
Great shot.
Beautiful shot.
Yeah. That's a beauty.
Corner.
That's the broom spot for that, hey?
Yeah, I was almost on it out of my hand, and then it kind of like
Okay.
folded, and then wanted to
Toggled.
go. I should've just-
So Emily Bowles throwing back the corner guard now here.
Once I knew we had
I know.
what did I go?
Yeah, it's not a piece of, yeah. I'm in the way.
Yeah. Maybe not.
Just an over curl by about a rock width, I'd say.
Freeze it. Beside it even, yeah. Yeah, top 8, beside it, it's the same. All right. Oh, pretty light.
Imagine the fitness of these players. Will you have to get up and after you throw, get up and sweep your own rock.
Yeah, once
pillar
you've
to
acknowledged
post.
your light, you have to get up and do all the work. Exactly.
Yeah.
Ran out of gas on that.
Right down to that. Yeah.
Yeah. So not where Corey,
took
but you
Ed's
can see
button?
Corey just keeling over
You
there.
took
I
Ed's
did it to
button?
myself.
The weight ended up okay, actually, and
I didn't
interestingly
finish the ad
enough.
on that.
It did, yeah. Just a bit of an over curl. So great chance here now for Connor.
Yes.
Freeze right onto his own red stone would be ideal.
Line's good. Yep. Line's really good. Just for weight. Where is it? Running like it's heavy. Running like it's really heavy. Got a curl.
There it goes. This looks pretty darn good, I think.
Six.
Just half buried around. That's a fantastic shot by Connor. Great judge by Emily.
Half. Okay. Right.
Sounds like one or the other here, Melissa, looking to hit this, hit this one in the rings. But if you get the guard, that's okay.
What kind of weight are they throwing there, Will? Did you hear hackish?
A hacker board, I thought. Yeah.
Okay. You could also throw up weight.
I wondered if they may just run that red guard right back into the pile with Corey's
Agreed.
upweight ability, but I guess they can see enough of it here to, and like the angles that.
Keep the shooter in play.
Hard, right out.
That's
Good.
a fantastic
shot.
shot.
Stuck for shot too. Great
Yeah,
line call.
that's a beauty.
Oh my. Sweet Bernard out here.
Yeah, I
Corey's
think
one of the
that
fittest
or
guys
freezing
in
the one that
curling
he
here,
just
and he's
threw.
exhausted.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, I mean,
It's
What,
not
is here?
over freezing the one that he just threw.
oh, you're thinking over there. Okay.
Blast it. and
Wow,
then
Will,
come
we're just
around.
taking a peek over on sheet E. There was 11 to 3 at one point, and now it's 11-7.
'Cause right now, if we
Wow,
don't make a
So-
great, great comeback there for the
and they
brother
come and
sister
freeze
duo
on
of
us,
Ward
then it's like,
Gallagher.
how do we get to? Do you like to freeze
wow.
on that blue? I know
Beauty.
it's kind of unconventional, but
I'm okay. I'm okay with it. Kind of be like right over
Good
the
shot.
yeah.
Bing bang bong. Ping pong.
I'm just having a conversation here, Melissa. It looks to me like the draw around the red corner guard here could potentially force Corey to throw that run back then, and see what if you might get a miss out of that.
Yes, and you know, if you're Deane and Bowles here, you really want to try and get 2 on board at least.
Easy.
Well, then we just.
But if you freeze to the one that's back 4 right now, it kind of leaves
it's
everything
easy,
open,
right
doesn't
off
it? But I guess Corey would have to blast
Not
it.
bad.
Got a curl. Easy, easy.
And maybe set up for an easier deuce, perhaps.
Let it work. Let it work. Let it work. Sit.
Not a bad result. Just maybe needed to curl another inch or 2. Got a really tight game going
Yeah.
over on sheet Delta
Okay. So that was board.
between Wenzik Wu and Bartlett Kaloum.
Well, I won't be light,
As you
right?
said earlier, Will, that's has some implications on it as well.
No,
Yeah,
I'm just
one
saying,
and
like,
1 and 2 team is Kaloum
Sahara
Bartlett,
side's
and 1 and 1 right now is Wu
ideal.
Wenzek. I think they play again this evening, actually.
So I'll give you good board. Okay.
Do you like same thing?
Even that.
What do you think they're gonna do? Yeah. Okay. Same thing.
So looking just to get this one right on the face, Melissa, and make it really difficult to remove. It's such a difficult shot in that if you're 7/8 or 3/4 perfect, you're still leaving a very makeable shot for
Would you rather
Probably felt
the
like a
upweight
lot.
ability of
this
this
and
of
take
this
our
team,
chances
Reese-Hansen
at
Chester.
steal, or would you rather
Yeah,
try
very
hard for a
true.
free
There
hit?
might be some options to go to the wings
Yes.
here and play behind
Two
that
back
corner
crosses.
guard.
My mind told me don't. Can get away with
Like I just have a
being
feeling.
a pound heavier than.
I feel like we
That
have
might get a
okay
conversation happening from Team Reese-Hansen Chester about where to put Taylor's last rock
Right.
if you got both your rocks behind that corner guard at this point in time, I think.
I just threw this draw.
Yeah, I
so
mean, that's a really great point, Will. If you do come around the corner to
like
play
maybe
this
just a
out,
few feet less.
I don't know if they
Because
would
he could-
play the
he
run
could-
or if they would maybe put one top 12, but then you're setting yourself up
He
for a
could
double. So,
freeze it so that he has
yeah,
both
really
sides.
interesting
So then maybe
point
we
from you.
just-
And the only thought here is that you know that power play is
Yeah.
coming in the 8th end here, regardless of whether you get 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah.
So it really is a situation where, like as you said earlier, 2 or 3 really is needed this
I
end.
know. And we'll talk about it. We got lots of time. Right? Now we just sit 2. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Same thing that I just did. Yeah. Okay.
And with the roll off there, Melissa, you heard Corey say now it's a chance to actually not just peel it out, but maybe keep this rock in play here.
Exactly. Yeah, they want to sit 2. They want to force Emily to have to make a little bit more of a difficult shot to try and have to play a double to get her 2. And it goes back to your point, Will. I really like that shot. Now, you know, again, if you go in behind the corner guard, sit 2 behind the corner guard, your opposition, Corey and Taylor, would have to make a big decision.
Yeah, 3/4.
For sure, yeah, exactly. You know, it's a short run back, and they definitely have that ability. But if you're ever half a rock on it, it's all of a sudden there's a 3-ender on the board.
So right now, as it stands, Emily Bowles and Connor Deane, they're going to probably have to work pretty hard here to even get a deuce on the board.
Good weight.
Been a great game for both teams today, and both these teams are advancing to the round of 12, so this game is about the all-important positioning.
A little mistake there from Taylor.
Try.
And this is now an easier shot for 2.
What are you thinking? Okay.
Just have to decide what turn you want to throw and how much weight.
Throwing like your usual control.
Oh, it's all good. That's.
Okay.
I liked it. I liked what I was seeing.
I love the throw. Just had to be a little bit more.
Yeah, it's fine. Intern side, over here. Use it.
Okay, you got it. Right on the nose.
If they throw center guard, we could try to just like split it, tick it into the rings.
Yeah, I like that.
I should have said to you that it was bigger than me, if anything, too. Like.
Honestly, I just couldn't see the wall.
Oh.
I didn't know.
So in the way.
Perfect nose hit here from Emily Bowles. Yep. Nice shot for 2.
Well done.
6-5 going into this 8th end of play.
What a game coming down to this last end here.
Than you usually throw?
We heard Corey and Taylor already plotting what they were going to be doing here based on what they expect Team Deane.
Sounds good.
Team Deane Bowles to do. So it's great to have the mics on the players, and
yes, it's great for us as well to hear what's going on. So power play being set up here on the right-hand side of the sheet.
Is it the white ring or the blue ring here?
Oh. White.
White?
Oh god, actually, been on the sheet yet, or.
You can
Like right
see
there?
that what they're looking at, Will. There's kind of a
Yeah,
double
split
ring.
This one. I think the white is still part of the
At this
8
end,
foot.
right?
Yes.
So does that look close to you?
Yeah.
You happy with that?
Yes, that's
Okay.
in the middle. Yeah.
Cool.
both teams in the power play situation agree on where their 2 rocks are placed. So it's a nice scenario.
You know the drill. Yeah.
So the options here
The one and
for
only thing we actually talked about.
Deane Bowles is to throw one to the rings in the middle of the 4 foot, to throw a tight center,
You got it.
or to freeze to the blue stone that's behind the center guard. And I think that was what Corey and Taylor were talking about earlier. If they throw a center guard, do we chip it? We try and chip it out of the way.
Exactly.
You can play ticks on the ones that are touching the center line guards in mixed doubles, or center lines, pardon me.
And yeah, so the option here to go top 4 or center guard. The one thing I've noticed with the play top 4 is you often just then see your opposition tap it behind the tee line right off the bat. So haven't seen a lot of teams throw the center guard here, but would like to see that in a game or two, just to see to kind of force that tick shot.
Sit there.
Yeah, I agree. I haven't
bit
seen
even.
one yet in the games that we've
Tap it
done this
back,
week.
Tap it back.
My thought on it is you may get both those rocks now in a free guard zone territory.
Exactly.
And so
yeah.
rather than in this situation where they're able, this blue rock's going to be in the 4 foot right off the bat.
Right, and always talk about the degree of difficulty. Not that it's
Line's
you
good.
know,
Okay,
it's a freeze is tough. Tap is
Line's
tough,
good.
but the tick when
Oh,
mixed
yeah,
doubles
it's-
players don't
it's
play it as
running.
much is also tough. If centerline tick.
Still hasn't
Exactly.
curled. Curl. Okay, you're by. Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
No worries.
So big end over on sheet F. 3 points on the board for Daniel
Well, that's
Dang
it
and
now.
Shauna Jensen to take a 2-point lead over De Jong and Jackson Bear. So Jackson Bear and De
all
Jong
good
do
there.
have hammer
Just a single peel.
and do have the power play in that last end of 8th end. So lots of close games we'll be keeping our eye on out there. Klum
Bit of a
and
soft
Bartlett
release, so
do
it should
have,
finish at
they're
the
down
end.
2 points with the hammer as well in the 8th end, so they've
Can you
got a
curl?
little bit of work to do themselves.
Gotta bite the line. All the way to the line.
Jensen Dang at
Hard
1
up.
and 2 there, and
Hard, you got it.
and
Gotta
Jackson
touch
Bear
center.
De Jong at
Keep
1
going.
and 1.
Yeah, so that is a big game indeed.
Good sweep.
So pretty good guard there by Connor.
Absolutely.
So now forcing Corey to play the run back, or at least peel anyways. Well executed.
Yes. And if your team,
Just put it back.
Reese-Hansen, Chester, Melissa, you're pretty comfortable with Taylor's last one probably being a draw shot to that rock behind the tee line in this circumstance. So
Yes, I would agree. Yep. So that's why they're going to throw these center guards not too close to the rings to start with, I don't think, Will. And then, probably on Emily's last, they'll have to think about coming a little tighter
two's still fine,
and
Em.
maybe force Taylor to have
you
to
over?
play perhaps a double, which would make it harder for her. They want to take away that draw with backing.
I didn't think I was that much less. Sorry, Em.
Oh, that one didn't even get to center there.
Well, that doesn't do us anything.
What weight do you like?
It's a bit of a mistake there by
How,
Dean Bowles.
how much weight?
now, do you want to nose this, Melissa, or
10?
would you like to roll out of the 4 foot?
Or how about that 11? Seems
It looks
to be
like a nose
predictable.
is above the tee line, but the thing is you don't want to give them a chance to
No.
play a tap freeze.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I wonder. Yeah, is this a situation where rolling away a little bit?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think leaving something there just plays into the hands of your opposition.
Heavy, big, big. Yeah. Smacked it hard. Yeah. 9-5, yeah. Different world of weight there. They sink and it's not on the button now, and then we peel and
I'm thinking like just barely deep enough to get shot, and then he might have to rip the guard.
yes.
And then you can go like back 8 on your next. And sit 2 kind of thing. I'm seeing inside edge of that guard, that corner guard. You like that? Okay.
So Connor's just confirming the broom there. So
9-5.
to make the draw around this center guard, or
11.
rock just off the center line.
Yep. Yes, line. Okay, line's good. Line's fine. Line's fine.
Yeah, this is one of those situations you set up
Just
the
by
power play and we
topping,
haven't seen one
just
play
barely
over
shot
there
is
towards
ideal.
it. So
lead and hammer in the last end. If you haven't used your power play, it's a really, really good time to use it.
Keeps that forefoot area open.
Yes.
Much as possible. That's a great shot there by Connor. Nice brushing by M. The amount of curl
so
here, I imagine
hack,
that
and if I
Corey
get
has
the guard,
access to that shot.
That's fine. Yeah. No, yeah, you're right.
So just talking here, Melissa, about the peel or the hack waiter, I think.
No, you're right. It's the speed to bump it and stay shot over here, and then they have to hit.
I got time on that. 15-3.
Right. Let's chase it.
Really?
Yeah.
I got 9 minutes and 43, 44,
if I can
45.
stay shot over here, they have to move it. Yeah, and it's a hard hit and roll. So that's why I like it.
I like the shot. I like the chase rather than
Yeah.
the peel for sure.
Hack.
I think it's pretty difficult for Team Bulls Deane to make that any better than it currently is.
I agree.
So chasing it now, Melissa, and you know, tolerance would be to click the guard maybe rather than missing everything is a really good approach.
Yeah, no, totally agree.
No. Just rip it.
So
Yeah, I'm with you.
So once he got down to the hack, Melissa, I think the visual there just wasn't quite as good, and it looks like they've gone to the straight peel, which is perfectly fine. And it'll be interesting to see now if Team Deane Bulls chooses to guard or sit two.
I still feel like you can chase it with that guard being so high, Will. And if you hit the guard, that's totally fine, right? I don't know if it does you. No, anyway, either shot, obviously, preference to the team. Great shot by Corey, can't argue with that.
The nice thing about that shot is you're never going to leave
One of my thoughts was like
more rocks in play.
Right.
Whereas playing that softer weight one could potentially leave them in play, but
she's got to make contact.
but I'm with you now. This is going to create a fairly. If the guard's made here, Taylor's going to have to draw the button without backing, and that's a tough shot. But I'm sure there's confidence there to put it right where it needs to be.
Yeah, or you can put it in you can actually put it in the ring somewhere else, Will, and have them force, to play a slash double or something like that too. So. This is all about placement of this stone. I don't know if you'd throw the straight guard.
Pound heavy and it whiffs.
Just right there.
You know what I mean? So I was like,
Where are you thinking for ice?
Are they thinking center line
see
top
none of it.
12? Is that
And
what they
then,
were
like,
kind of pointing
just
to?
whatever
way
you're
the
comfortable,
shot
Just
whatever
half
is,
covering that stone?
like,
Exactly.
Okay. I think that's close.
Looks like we do have
high
another final
probability
out
that it
there
would've been-
on sheet G.
Yeah.
a whiff
Yeah,
or
yeah.
like just a tick and
Will?
roll it out or
Yes,
something,
Team Bulls
right?
DeBerry winning
it's probably
10-5 over
Curious. I just wanted to talk about
Daubel
what they're
Buckham.
off.
Yeah.
I didn't hate it. I just wanted us to be on the same page.
And we do have a final over on sheet Echo as well, Will.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that one just wrapping up.
Comeback was on, but it didn't quite
It
finish it.
didn't quite finish. The final
Lion?
score here was an 11-8
12.
final
Wow.
with Wilson Tardy
Seems to be
defeating
hanging out
Team
there
Ward
right now,
Gallagher.
Especially if I have to go early. Yeah.
Still 3 games on the ice right now, and all very, very tight games. So rock placement is very crucial here if you are Emily Bowles and Connor Deane. You want to make Taylor Reese-Hansen's last shot as difficult as possible.
How's line?
You don't want to get these too close together, I don't think, Will. You want to cover partially that red stone.
Hi, girl M.
That is,
Nice shot.
looks like a great shot. Just makes Taylor's draw just a tiny bit harder. Still has to hit the button, mind you.
Yeah, hats off to Bulls Deane though, getting power played here. It had to come from behind, as you might say in the
Yep.
event here to force a tough draw out of Taylor.
Pardon me? done our job.
Yeah, speed's good. Got it.
Nothing better than a tight.
Yep. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Okay, let's make it.
Last shot on every.
You bet.
So needing the full 4 foot here to seal second spot in the pool.
Wanted more.
All up to Corey now here. Put this one right on the tee line, on the button. We've got a final rock coming on sheet D as well. We'll try and have a look and see what happens there.
14:35 on my hog to hog time, so that would measure a little hot.
Wow. And I think it is indeed. So a steal of 1 and a tie game here on sheet B.
And we look forward to bringing to the extra end in just a moment. There may be a short break while the athletes hydrate and get ready for the extra here.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad.
All good.
Just having a quick look over on sheet D.
16-5.
Bartlett throwing his last stone. Bartlett Kaloum.
You're this way? Oh, you.
Leaving himself buried in the top of the button there if you're not watching that stream. So that'll be for the win.
Nope.
Or no, sorry.
They didn't get enough.
Not quite enough, so that'll be Wu Wenzek who get the win there. 6-5 is the final.
And then we've also got 1 rock remaining here on sheet F. And unfortunately, or 1 extra rock now. Shauna Jensen had an opportunity to lie 2 in this last end, up 2. And unfortunately was heavy and went through the ring. So Steph Jackson with Jackson Bear with her last shot has a chance either to hit for 2 or draw for 2, depending on who is shot stone. And that one could potentially be going into an extra end as well. Lots going on right now, and as you said, Will, lots of implications, so you'll give us an update here when you get a chance.
Yeah, Wu and Wenzek have moved to 2-1 in their pool and still do have another game to go later on tonight, so that pool won't be final.
And back to our game here now, extra end, Reese-Hansen and Chester with the hammer.
Really good. So
All important first shot here by Emily Bowles, trying to get to the face of that stone. The tiny bump, all good.
Sam,
and great shot to start.
Emily's really had a lot of nice shots with her 1 rock throughout this game and continue to do so.
She has, absolutely.
Really good handle on draw weight.
We'll just give you a little bit of a play-by-play. I know some of you are watching the game, but Steph Jackson Bear just throwing her last stone now.
Close.
And this is for the tie.
Line's good. Hard line. Hard line. Hard line. Still got it. Keep going.
Watch Taylor sweeping her own stone here, trying to get by that center guard.
Okay, I'll go.
Stay on it, stay on it.
Yep. You're right.
And I do believe that Steph is heavy as well, and that's going to be
still max ice
a loss for the Jackson Bear De Jong team, Will.
That is, and that's a win for Jensen Dang.
Yeah, I guess so.
Tightening things up in that pool.
Great shot.
A great shot here by Taylor, so was able to tap that red stone on the angle.
Really liked it. Stay close line. Yep. A hard line.
So we are down to this final game here.
Really gotta go. Hard. Hard to it. Hard to it.
Great brushing there by Emily Bowles, trying to get by. What a terrific brush. Could actually have kept on that, I think. But lovely shot by Connor Deane. Terrific shot.
Yeah.
So familiar shot here for Corey. He's had these run backs a few times this game.
Okay.
Looking to get the center guard and the rock in the top 4 foot off the button.
in the extra end here, obviously with hammer, trying to clean things up a bit. Trying to open up that forefoot area one way or the other. So straight peel, I think.
Throw it back. Just throw it back.
And you heard Connor there just throw it back, so I think you'll see them wanting to split the center line here.
I'm thinking a little bit less than half 12.
Try to move it. Well,
Could hear Corey and Taylor plotting.
We saw in the last end they went the peeling route and waited when they had the opportunity maybe to tap that rock back. So that might be what we look for this end is do they continue to peel here later on in this end if the run back's not made on this next one.
Right.
Got a long ways to go.
But I would suspect to see them continue with the run back for at least one more.
Easy.
Yeah, a little tighter, but nice spot there.
Good.
Probably a little tighter than they wanted, I'm imagining, but
yeah, that's fine. Out again.
so really great chance here, I would say, for Corey Chester with that rock being that much closer now. Can he hit it a little on the left-hand side of the broom, Will?
It's all about where you hit this one.
Yeah, and get lots or all of these rocks going, I think. Oh, he's hitting it the other way. He's hitting it on the right-hand side. Oh, boy.
Throw it again.
That's a big chance there for Corey. So a chance for Connor now to replace it.
What's that?
Okay. I think same ice, just a little less weight. Maybe a little less ice because you did have to work that one a little bit.
So you heard the plan there from Connor.
Although there's enough space, like.
Definitely tighter. Hit it early.
Yeah.
Hit it really early.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Okay, line's good.
For a second.
Okay.
Just looking to get this one over to the center line.
Won't take too much time here. I think so.
Curled it.
You could also
I like that. Yeah.
Almost got
Yeah,
more
I like
curl
that.
than they needed to there. Wow, nice shot.
Yeah, really nice.
And so yeah, this is that shot, Melissa, where we saw the conversation in the seventh end around maybe
What's that?
do they go after it or do they peel? And it looks like here the approach is to go after it.
Yeah, I think this time they're going to try and just punch it. There is lots of room there to do so. You have to think though, Will, if they do that, does that allow Bowles Deane to make a better shot in behind their corner guard or center guard?
Yeah, it's all about keeping the shooter
Right.
on the center line, I think. So you really want to angle raise it out of there, but keep your shooter right where you're.
This one's got to curl a lot here.
Yep.
He's trying to draw right in there. Oh, what a shot. Oh boy, that's a pretty fantastic shot.
Back line.
I thought they were trying to tap the red one.
Yeah, I'm not sure that was the call.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, I don't think it was.
Backline weight. I think it just ended up working out.
It's whatever you're seeing.
So Connor's indicated that bluish shot.
Yeah, you definitely.
Yeah, if you're Team Deane Bowles, I think you're happy there that the appeal wasn't also being called, that these rocks are going to be in play, and now you've got a rock that you might be able to raise up.
Like T-line weight.
Yeah, you could definitely tap your redstone.
Are you thinking out turn or in turn?
It's like, well, I was being optimistic even.
I think he can still be. They know the in-turn path very, very well. They've seen it, 20 times here, 30 times.
Chunk, right? Like,
And it is it looks a little easier. You can see a little bit of the edge of that rock, so it looks like
yeah, and we know it'll come right across.
We've seen when the back 12 weight's thrown, we've seen these run a little bit straighter, so really want to kind of see that back 8 weight here, Melissa, maybe back 4.
Yeah, I think back 4 should be enough, Will.
Last rock for Team Bowles Deane in this extra end.
Like to go wait. Gotta go wait.
Oh, this one's got a curl though. No one's watching the line on this, Will. You're trying to go to the back one now.
That was a little cheeky, guys. Sorry.
I'm not sure why Emily didn't stay and watch the line on that.
Yeah.
Managed to maybe get shot rock,
I
Melissa?
think so.
Yeah. So fortunate to have that work out.
I'm not sure if our reds are not.
Yeah, it's them. Yeah, literally got to paper it.
Great shot there.
Yeah, worked out.
Pretty sure they were playing the tap on the red though, weren't they?
I thought so,
Okay.
but you know, in any case,
They didn't tell us.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was Deane.
and you don't have to.
Yeah, they don't. So same shot here, I would imagine. Just
Really just need to paper that top red one
Yep.
to get shot rock here, I think, Melissa. So,
I agree. You can just see the nose of that redstone just thrown by Emily Bowles.
Oh man, that's
So
close.
Yeah,
this
same weight,
is for the win. In the extra end here, Taylor Reese-Hansen, Corey Chester. What a fantastic game it's been
Try to give you.
between Emily Bowles and Connor
space to
Deane.
call it. Yeah, give me 70.
Every time.
Good. Weight's good.
Should snap though out there.
Yeah, I think line
Little
is crucial here.
Yeah, it's all there.
Yeah, this one's not coming over as much.
right. Try. Again, guys.
Thanks for the game.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Again. Again. Good luck.
And I'm going to say it's a steal of 1.
a steal of 1 and make the final 7-6, Melissa. And we're gonna so that finishes this pool off and
2
confirms
red.
that 2 in the pool will be
Yeah.
Bowles and Deane, and Reese-Hansen
my
Chester
eyes
will
won't tell
finish
me
3rd
that,
in their
but
pool, and both those teams will end up in the round of
70,
12.
yeah. I know.
Okay, so we are done. It is a wrap here for this draw, Will.
We look forward to being back at 4 p.m. for the U18 draw, and thanks very much for everyone for listening.